There comes a moment when the world we built seems to fall apart. Plans crumble, relationships break. Key. Health, purpose, identity all feel like they're slipping away. And in the deafening silence, we ask, what now? The Stoics never promised that life would be easy. In fact, they guaranteed it would be hard, but did offer a path, a way of unshakable strength to walk through the darkest times. Today, let's take that walk together. Breathe deeply, stand firm, and listen. 1. Ascent to reality. Resistance is futile. When life breaks, our first instinct is to fight, to scream. This shouldn't be happening. But the Stoics taught a hard truth. External events are not up to us. Our suffering comes not from the event itself, but from our judgment about the event. As Epictetus said, it is not things that disturb us, but our judgments about things. Imagine you are in a raging river. The more you thrash and struggle against the current, the more exhausted you become. But if you stop fighting and learn to steer with the current, you can navigate. Assenting to reality doesn't mean you like what's happening. It means you see it clearly, without delusion, so you can act rationally. It's the first resolute step toward regaining command. So, if your life feels shattered, let yourself say, this has happened. It is an external. Now, what is my response? 2. All externals are transient, including this darkness. A core tenet of Stoicism is the understanding that everything outside our mind is in constant flux, governed by the rational order of the Logos. No matter how deep the night, morning will come. When we are in pain, our judgment tells us it will last forever. But look back at the battles you've already survived. As Seneca wrote, a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Just as a storm cannot last forever, neither can your misfortune. Fortune's gifts are fleeting, but so are her blows. Let this truth be your anchor. External circumstances change. Your character, your inner fortress, can remain constant. This too shall pass. 3. Release your grip on what you cannot control. Much of our suffering comes from clinging to people, outcomes, plans, even the image of who we thought we were. We try to control life, but life was never ours to control. It unfolds according to its own nature. As Epictetus taught, you will be invincible if you enter into no contest in which it is not in your power to conquer. When life falls apart, it often shows us what we were holding onto too tightly. Control, expectations, the illusion of certainty. Letting go is not weakness. It is the ultimate act of self-command. It is reclaiming your power by focusing only on what is yours. Your thoughts, your judgments, your actions. Ask yourself, what must I release to reclaim my tranquility? In letting go of the external, you are not losing yourself. You are returning to your true self, the commander of your inner citadel. 4. Return to the present moment. It is your only battlefield. When everything feels out of control, the mind runs wild. We replay the past, we dread the future, and we forget the only place where virtue can be practiced. The here and now. Stoic wisdom brings us back to this moment, back to the task at hand. Marcus Aurelius commanded himself, concentrate every minute like a Roman, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness. You are not in yesterday. You are not yet in tomorrow. You are here. And here is where life happens. No matter how uncertain the future feels, you always have access to this action, this choice, this moment. And from this moment, everything becomes possible again. When life falls apart, it is not an ending. It is a test an opportunity to see yourself more clearly, to grow, not in spite of the pain, but because of it. The Stoics never asked us to be perfect, only to be resilient, to be rational, to keep walking with a steady step. So if you are hurting right now, please remember this: you are not alone. You are not broken. You are being tested. And you are the unconquerable mind that meets the test. If this message helped fortify your inner citadel, I invite you to subscribe and walk this path of reason with us. You never have to face the darkness alone. Together, we can rise, resolute, rational, one virtuous act at a time.